Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your March 2022 love reading. This is for any of you who are currently in a romantic partnership, or if it comes up, a temporary separation from your person. If you are new, if you're single, and looking for new love, I will be posting separate readings just for you guys. So if you guys are new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I am super truly grateful for each and every one of you. So we're going to start by getting the overall energy for your month ahead. This energy will last into the first couple of weeks of April. I am a little bit late doing this. All right. So we've got we've got Charity. This is beautiful card. This particular deck has a couple of extras. This is major arcanas only, but it's got Hope, Faith, and Charity are the extra cards there. Charity is all about unconditional love, opening your heart and letting someone in. So if you are going through a rough patch with your person, it feels like here there's a lot of love to give. And there's a lot of love available, and you may actually really be open to reconciliation. You may have some, some stipulations or caveats with that. Okay, but you certainly are open to that situation. For others of you here, I feel like you are just really fallen in love. Your heart is open. You're living your dream. I think perhaps that your life is unfolding just like what you envisioned it, and it's something really positive. It doesn't mean that everything's 100%, smooth sailing every single day, but I think here that you really are looking forward to the future in a very, very positive way. We also have the Empress card coming in here. This is beautiful. The Empress card is all about love, romance, okay? Really taking care of yourself. It's a very nurturing energy, but again, it's also one of being open, okay? So open to new experiences with your person, open to what lies ahead, okay? The Empress attracts love and abundance and connections and relationships to her. This is also sometimes a card of pregnancy as well. So if children or talk about a family or adding to your family, starting a family, if any of that is there, with the Charity card being open, I think you're open to that idea. That door is perhaps open for you. You could also be getting some good news in the month ahead if you're looking to start a family, a very fertile time, shall we say. Okay, but the Empress card is beautiful, one of love. It blossoms, it grows, and it's like spring has sprung and love is in the air. We also have here the Chariot. This is beautiful. This is overcoming your obstacles and challenges. The Chariot shows two people are united, they're on the same page, and even if they're not, you can hash it out and figure things out. The Chariot is one of moving forward, okay, and it is one of overcoming those issues and challenges, okay. The Chariot card shows that you're in alignment with your destiny. Your opportunities are opening for you, but this particular Chariot card out of this deck is also about the ruling passion, okay. So it feels like here there is some if you haven't felt that connected with your person in the last little while, okay, expect some, I think here that you're open to different experiences to revive and rekindle the passion in your relationship. But I also feel that for some of you, there's a lot of magnetic attraction with your person here as well. So hopefully you get a little bit of quiet time, shall we say, to spend with your person. But the Chariot is all a card of success. It's Cancerian energy here. And it is one of success and moving forward. And you know what? The thing is with the Chariot energy is you're moving towards the goal or a goal that you have set, or you're just overcoming some issues along the way. But it's all because of you, your actions, your drive, your determination to power through and to move forward, right? That Chariot gets moving because of you, because you are in alignment. It's a perfect combination of masculine and feminine energies, right? Two people coming together, and you're determined to move past, to move forward, to expand, and to grow with your relationship. So we've got some really great energy that is coming out here, regardless of how long you've been with your person. All of you have been with your person for different lengths of time. Some of you only a couple of months, if not less. And some of you have been with your person for years. So whatever that looks like for you, this is a time of love blossoming, growing, expanding, and moving forward, perhaps even to the next level or the next phase. So let's see what else we've got. Whoa, thank you very much. Coming in here for you. and we have fun times. Awesome. Who doesn't need to have a little bit of fun? Perhaps you're planning some sort of adventure or getaway. You're just getting out. Maybe some restrictions have been lifted wherever you happen to live, and now you're getting out there. You're having fun with your person, and you are living your best life when we have the fun times card. And it doesn't matter how long you've been with your person. Everyone deserves to have a little bit of fun, especially if you've been through a rough patch. Okay, sometimes we can just go out and we can enjoy our life. We have a smile on our face, and sometimes a little bit of stress gets alleviated in that way. So that's exciting. We also have spiritual growth coming in here as well. So perhaps some of you are ascending spiritually, not just with yourself, but also with your person. Okay, and this shows that two people growing together in your relationship, but this can also represent that you have a deep spiritual connection with your person, and and you are sometimes even if you've got that deeper connection, things don't always go 100% smoothly all the time, right? Especially if you've got a twin flame possibly there with a spiritual connection. Twin flames, if both people are spiritually ascended and if both people have done their work, then that twin flame connection should be wonderful, easy, clicking like there's no tomorrow. What quite often happens is two people end up being at a slightly different place. So when that happens, you do tend to get a little bit of push and pull, a little bit on again, off again, but still this irresistible energy that keeps on bringing you back together. So if you are in a twin flame union, not everybody is, okay? Not everybody is meant to meet their twin flame in this particular lifetime. But if you are fortunate enough to have met that person, this could certainly represent that both of you are spiritually growing and ascending to the same level, to the same heights, so that you can move forward with your relationship. Destiny is aligning for you here right now with that Chariot card. So it's very interesting and very wonderful energy if that is in your situation. Okay, it's because that union is like no other. We have new love coming in here as well. So yes, so a couple of different things here. Some of you are in a newer relationship here, and you are, of course, head over heels. You're falling in love. You've got everything. All of your ducks are in a row, and your feelings may just be growing and blossoming just like that Empress card. But I also feel here with the new love card that some of you are perhaps renewing your relationship with your person, especially like that Chariot card. You may have been hurt. There may have been some issues in your relationships. You may even be currently separated from your person. And when we have the new love energy, this is like a rebirth, a renewal of your love and your connection with your person. And, again, this is like sometimes you need to hash things out. Sometimes you need to experience those challenges in relationships. Not fun when you're first having them, but sometimes you do need to do that. It can either break you, or it can bring you closer together and deepen your bond. So I feel here that some of you are just having a fresh start with your person, and this is also love and passion renewed in your life ahead here. We also have freedom coming in here. Now, this could certainly be, I'm not seeing like a permanent separation here for anybody. So it could just be that you've got some freedom from restrictions. You're dropping things, you're overcoming your challenges, you're getting back on the same page, you're letting things go, and this makes you feel lighter and brighter with your person. Okay, and sometimes we do have those things that linger and they challenge us and they weigh us down and they cause us not to communicate properly or not be on the same page, or we just feel like we're stuck in a rut. So you could certainly be experiencing some freedom with your person, letting those things go, and just have this great new sense of adventure, renewing your love, renewing your connection. Okay, but there could certainly be, unfortunately, for at least someone out there, perhaps your sense of freedom is perhaps you and your person may not necessarily get back together. There might be love, but it all depends on what your situation has been. So freedom may actually be that course of action for you, but I feel if that's you, that there may be a very important conversation to have, maybe closure you and your person have. And if you have children that are in the mix, then perhaps you just need to find a way to make certain things work, to communicate going forward, so that you can take the high road, I think, with that. Okay, because I think, again, there's love there, And, you know, there certainly is some possibilities there. Okay, but whatever that freedom is for you. But I think here there's some restrictions that are being lifted. I think you're just feeling a little bit lighter and brighter in March, probably a little bit more optimistic for not just your relationship, but also your environment as well. So the heart of your reading here, right in the center, we do have the Temperance card, which is great because the Temperance card can certainly bring in some healing that you may be looking for. Okay, we actually do also have, Virgo, a full moon in your sign on March 18th, I want to say. And this full moon being in your sign could have a big effect on your life and also on your relationships, because the moons really are about a cycle. So that full moon can be a culmination of a cycle, okay? And this is where we let things go, where we see something through to the very end. We make some final decisions possibly, okay? Or we transition into the next step in the next phase. But with this being in your house here, Virgo, in your sign, all right, this brings in a healing element as well. So the Temperance card right in the center does bring in some calm, quiet energy. It does bring in a sense of patience, forgiveness, and also healing. But it's also a spiritual union here as well with that Temperance card. For me as a reader, the Temperance card quite often does come in with this spiritual connection or this spiritual guidance. Okay, so again, we've got spiritual growth here. So again, if you are in that twin flame union with your person, I think that you might actually be taking your relationship to the next level. So let's see what else we've got. We've got the Seven of Cups, Page of Wands, Nine of Wands, Seven of Swords in reverse, the Creatrix, which is actually the Magician, and we also have the Six of Wands, okay? So we've got that victory and success right there at the bottom, or right there at the top, okay? With the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles coming in. Now, the King of Pentacles is a great energy. It's an energy of success, a long-term commitment. It is a, how should we say, a very stable and secure energy here. It can also have to do with your long-term commitment. So, you know, long-term commitments may certainly be, you may have already been committed to your person for the long term, or this is where your relationship is headed. The King of Pentacles can certainly be an offer that may come in here for you, whether it's just an offer of higher level of commitment, or perhaps that pentacle that king is holding actually does represent something physical, for example, like a ring, okay? Or perhaps there's some financial things that have been going on in your relationship, and the King of Pentacles shows that in the very near future there is that stability and security on that, or perhaps someone's career path has kind of taken them away from your relationship or family unit. It happens, right? Sometimes we don't always necessarily focus on love and our connections. Sometimes we got a whole bunch of other things going on in the background, and it's not that there's no love or no connection or anything like that. Sometimes we just have other things that just, you know, cause that love to take a back seat. So this could be where you're investing in your future. Perhaps you're making a large purchase with your person. Perhaps you're recommitting to your person or entering into a higher level of commitment. But there's certainly this sense of stability and security that is coming in here, possibly leveling up. But the Temperance card, the Sagittarian energy right in the heart of your reading, does show balance and harmony. It also shows a very calm energy, which is actually great. It brings in this healing element here as well, which is actually great because I think there's been, or there may be, in the month ahead, a little bit of, a little bit of uncertainty. Perhaps trying to get your ducks in a row. There may be an important conversation that you and your person need to have. Okay, there's also a little bit of fantasy that's coming in there a little bit. Okay, we do have the Seven of Cups coming in as your on your person's row. Okay, so your person could certainly be fantasizing about something, or maybe they are a little bit confused with that particular energy. But let's start up there. All right, your person, we've got the Seven of Cups coming in here. Now, the Seven of Cups can certainly be one of, having a lot of options, maybe even keeping the options open. All right, because we do at least have somebody out there that may not necessarily be moving forward with the union. That's not for the collective, for sure. Okay, that's really just for a few people, probably, but it is it's underlying storyline, shall we say. Okay, and the Seven of Cups can possibly be one of keeping your options open. Your person, especially the Nine of Wands, something has caused difficulties. Okay, it's like tiring a little bit. Okay, and your person may be a little bit at the end of the road. Okay, and with the Seven of Swords, you might actually be hoping for something a little bit better. Okay, but I think that you may actually come to the conclusion that, yeah, parting ways may be the best way to go. But with the Temperance card, it is with peace. Okay, it is with calm energy. It's not with like a big blow up. It doesn't seem, it's like a calm, mature conversation and mutual agreement with that Temperance card about what to do. But that's just for a few of you again. Okay, but for the collective, the Seven of Cups, okay, your person may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Okay, or they may even just be trying to figure out their feelings and get things in order there, because the Seven of Cups sometimes does bring in a little bit of overwhelming energy. It's like, whoa. So if you're in a newer relationship, okay, your person could certainly be like, whoa, Nelly, I wasn't expecting to feel this way. But the Seven of Cups can also be one of imagination and fantasizing as well. So you could certainly have some interesting things coming up for you in the month ahead. Okay, so perhaps your person has some sort of visions or something, or some sort of dream that they want to pursue with you. Okay, you could just be someone that they were dreaming about as well. All right, but the Seven of Cups, I feel that your person is just trying to sort out their feelings in some regard, okay, or they may just be feeling overwhelmed about something else there as well. The Six of Wands, okay, I think you are very much in control here. The Six of Wands, living your best life. You're like, whatever, you're powering through. Okay, you're not letting anything keep you back, hold you down. Okay, and you are ready to move forward. The Six of Wands is one of moving forward, but it's also one about being in the spotlight. Okay, it is an energy of like success and victory. Okay, but it is one about being in the spotlight as well. So perhaps you are having talks and having discussions about the future. Where do you want to go? Okay, you're ready to move forward. Okay, and your person may just be a little bit confused, or maybe just a little bit unsure about something. Okay, but they could again also be dreaming big. Okay, fantasizing big. Okay, using their imagination and all of these things. Okay, just trying to get their little ducks in a row, because sometimes that Seven of Cups could be like they're just trying to sort something out, especially if you've got like fun times and all this kind of stuff. Perhaps they're trying to figure out how to infuse some fresh energy into your relationship. Okay, what is it that you want? Okay, they might actually be guessing at your feelings, because the Six of Wands can certainly be one of following your passions. Okay, leveling up in your relationship, being in the spotlight. So perhaps discussions about marriage is in the works there. Okay, something being celebrated. Okay, could certainly be in that mix there, and your person may just be trying to decide what that looks like. Okay, or you guys could be trying to make some plans with that Temperance card. It's like, okay, come on, let's get it in alignment here. Let's agree. Okay, but beneath it all, okay, whatever is going on, you have the Magician energy there here, the Creatrix in this deck, and your person is presenting as the Page of Wands. Now the Page of Wands does bring in some good news and some excitement, so I feel that your person is feeling really excited for the future and what it holds for you. Okay, and sometimes we get a little bit up in our heads. Okay, the Seven of Cups, sometimes we just like, whoa, it's like a little bit of a whirlwind. Some of you may actually be in a whirlwind romance here. Okay, and it's like a sweep you off your feet, especially if you're in that twin flame connection that we've got coming out. It can feel very overwhelming, but very confusing, but ultimately very wonderful. at the same time. Okay, so but your page of wands here, your person is very excited. Okay, it's this wonderful fresh energy. So I think here that if you have been in separation here with your person, then you may actually have a second chance here with them. It's something that you've wanted with the magician energy. You've manifested this back into your life. It's like, no, this is what I want. I want my person back, and I am not going to take no for an answer. Okay, or your, how should we say, your certainty is unwavering. Okay, and I think you're really just focused on making that happen, making that connect, not in like an obsessive way. I don't have the devil card out here or anything like that, so it's not scary. Okay, but the page of wands does show that your person is excited. Now it's very interesting here. The page of wands is quite often some sort of good news or some sort of manifestation. Okay, the results of your manifestation. And of course, we've got the creatrix, the magician energy that is about manifestation here as well. So your underlying feelings with you and your person, you have attracted this person into your life, especially if you're in a newer relationship, or maybe you're in that twin flame where you're kind of a little bit on again and off again. This is sent to you by the universe, right? Guided to you with that temperance card right in the middle there. Okay, it could even just be, it doesn't have to be a twin flame either. It could be like a soulmate energy. So you could just really have this underlying feeling here that this person is your soulmate. It's like you're meant to be together. You're destined to be together. And remember that chariot card, right? Is you moving forward, your destiny awaits, is unfolding in front of you. Okay, so this is a very powerful connection, however it works out for you. Okay, so but I also do get here with the magician energy and also the page of wands that you're ready for something fresh. You're ready to start something, how should we say, not separate necessarily, but I think you're ready to infuse fresh life into your relationship here. You're ready to get out and have some fun. Your person may be feeling this sense of adventure, and with the Seven of Cups above, maybe they're just trying to figure out what that looks like, right? Maybe they're in that energy where they want to get out and have some fun, go on a trip, maybe have some go on this fun times. What does that look like? Okay, so they might be just trying to figure that out. Hey, what does this look like? What would my person want to do? Okay, and they're putting you front and center into that energy. Okay, but this is beautiful here. Okay, this is absolutely wonderful. The page of wands, your person again could be gearing up to bring you some good news, whether it's just an expression of their feelings, whether it's just something new and interesting and exciting that they want to do with you. Perhaps they have some sort of fantasy or dream, let's face it. Okay, they may have that. Okay, but they may also be gearing up to to ask you a very important question, especially with the King of Pentacles that's here. It's long-term commitment, stability, security, all of these things. The kings really do step up to the plate and they take the lead. Okay, but it's like they might be either you or your person may seem a little bit stoic on the outside, okay, just a little bit all business and whatnot, but then underneath it all, it's like giddy like a little schoolgirl. Okay, so you have this underlying energy of excitement. But this is beautiful right here. Okay, so whatever is going on in your head or above the surface, it is no match for what is going on here in the subconscious. Okay, so pay attention to your intuition, pay attention to your dreams too, I think, here as well. But I think you and your person just have this deeper bond. And, again, whether you stay with your person or not, because we do have a couple of people that may not be, okay, I think whatever is going on in your world, everything is going to be okay. Okay, now we do have the Nine of Wands here. So, the Nine of Wands can be one of tired and drained. So you could have been going through this cycle, okay, whether it's internally within your relationship or maybe something to do with career, money, those kind of things. Okay, some sort of outside influence could be going on. And the Nine of Wands, it's probably affecting your person more than it's affecting you. Okay, and they're just tired. They need a timeout. They need a break. They need to have some fun. Okay, they need to put down the burdens. Okay, and just start to live life a little bit in a little bit more of an exciting way. And the Page of Wands shows that that's what they're looking for. Okay, so but the Nine of Wands can also represent how should we say, possibly your person is being a little bit, because this is how they show things externally. Okay. And I think here your person, I think if your person is planning something behind the scenes, I think the Nine of Wands shows that they're not projecting their excitement outwardly. Okay, the Nine of Wands is not an exciting energy in whatsoever. Okay, so I think they're kind of keeping something a little bit hidden, keeping something a secret from you. Okay, but I think underlying here with that Page of Wands, I think it's actually something very exciting, nothing to be afraid about. Okay, but they could certainly have put up some sort of barrier or block or some sort of boundary in their energy there, so that you don't even know what they're talking about, or what that you might be suspicious a little bit. Okay, but but I think ultimately they're not showing you all of their cards. Okay, they're not putting their heart out on the table, or they're not speaking up in that. So I do think that someone has some big old surprise coming in here, something that's very exciting, and something that you actually desire, something that you really want, something that, with the Magician energy here, something that is really exciting for you. Okay, so that could certainly be your person. Okay, but there is an element here of being kind of tired and drained, maybe even a little bit skeptical sometimes, or a little bit unsure with that Nine of Wands. But with the nines are a completion of a completion, rounding something up. Okay, and I think with this Nine of Wands here, I think there's maybe somewhere that your person needs to put up some boundaries, if they haven't already. And it could, with that King of Pentacles, it could have something to do with with work home life balance. Okay, that kind of thing. There could be something here that's not quite in alignment, but we have things coming back together here with that Temperance card. Okay, so if your person needs to put up some sort of boundaries, I think they are going to take action. That Page of Wands, okay, I think they're going to take some action. But it could also be that they've been waiting for something for a while, and with the Page of Wands, I think it's something that actually is really exciting for them and has maybe distracted them from your relationship a little bit. And it could certainly have to do with their career path and money. And let's face it, those external influences do affect our relationships. Okay, so it could be something that they've been waiting for a while. And once they get that good news that I think they really are hoping for, then I think, boom, this is where everything kind of unfolds in a very wonderful way for you. But the interesting thing is here, okay, I think if your person's trying to keep something hidden from you, I think you're going to discover it. Okay, the Seven of Swords can certainly be one where you discover some sort of truth. Okay, now this could be self-discovery. Okay, discovering the truth within yourself. Okay, what you really want. Okay, and you're speaking up, speaking your mind. You're letting people know about it. You're letting your significant other know about it. Okay, and I think here that there's also perhaps an element of, yeah, discovering a secret here as well. So it could be that you are being a little bit secretive, okay, or you could just be letting things go. The Seven of Swords is always kind of an interesting energy, no matter where it lands. Okay, it is one of thought processes, communication, things like that. Okay, so there could possibly be a communication issue here that you and your person need to work through. Again, there could be a little bit of suspicion here if your person is planning something behind the scenes, and I think your spidey senses are like, there's something interesting going on here. Okay, there could also be a little bit of doubt that creeps in here as well, but once again, ultimately, I think both you and your person may just have a couple of challenges to deal with, possibly communication challenges. Okay, trying to get things out in the open, trying to get on the same page, as that does quite often happen. Okay, there could also be just a little bit of imbalance here as well. Okay, maybe even just a little bit of stagnation that's been going on. All right, but again, I think you're going to move forward. I think you're going to talk about things. I think you're going to figure out what you and your person both want. Okay, there is this big healing element that is coming in to your month ahead. Okay, first of all, we've got the full moon in your sign. We've got the Charity card, unconditional love, being open, being receptive, opening up to someone else's ideas, situations. The Seven of Swords, okay, you could be open to different experiences, different things. Okay, you might not be sure about it, especially if your person's going to reveal some sort of crazy fantasy that they have or something. You might just be like, I don't know, but okay, let's give it a whirl. So you might put some rules up in place. I don't know. Anyways, that's a very interesting energy that's coming out of that one. But whatever you've got going on, I think you are going to work through some things, and I think you're going to find your path. You're going to find your way forward, and you're going to find your bliss, or at least you're going to get back on that same page with your person if you aren't there already. And again, we got a lot of overcoming challenges and obstacles here, right? We've got that Chariot card, the Charity card as well is the same thing, the Six of Wands as well. Okay, and so in the Temperance card, of course, does bring everything all together for you. Okay, so I think there's an energy here of excitement that is coming into your month ahead. Okay, it could just be that you've been through a patch of kind of boredom or restrictions, right? A lot of people have been dealing with a lot of restrictions for a long time. Okay, and hopefully you live somewhere where your restrictions are being lifted, and wouldn't that be wonderful for you? So let's see, last cards. Oh, thank you very much. That fell out of the deck there. I can just get a few last pieces of information and advice coming for you. Thank you very much. We get two of those apparently. That's fine. So here is one of your cards. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. Let go of worries, doubts, fears, and just go forward and have some fun. Do something different. There's your next card. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. There's your next one. My beloved, a little love note. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. And let's see what these last ones are here. Oh, serendipity. Oh my goodness, one of the best cards in this deck. This brings in some good luck, good fortune, things going your way. This brings in those serendipitous events where everything just aligns for you. Okay, you're overcoming obstacles and challenges, and you're just getting things done. This is your time to jump for joy. There may be some celebrations, dreams coming true. All of this wonderful energy, a nice 4-leaf clover, and a magical fairy that's coming in there as well. Very closely related to the moon card. It's card number 18. Okay, so very closely related to that moon energy. So this moon that comes up in the middle of March could actually represent a turning point in your relationship, okay, or where things start to really improve for you, or when you figure things out and what you want. But I think whatever it is that you want here, the Magician card and the Serendipity card, I think whatever you want is obtainable for you now. We also have Come to the Edge. Try something new, try something different, get excited, okay? Come to the Edge is very similar to the Fool card. You might be feeling a little bit spontaneous. You might be starting the next phase, the next adventure with your person here, so get ready, okay? This shows someone who is absolutely ready, and I don't know if you can see all those red petals that are flying there. Those are little red hearts that are flying there. So get ready for the next phase of your relationship here, something to be excited about, whether that is just some sort of adventure, some sort of spontaneous adventure that you and your person are going on, or whether this is that big old level up in your relationship there, new phases, new heights. All right, I'm going to leave that there for you, Virgo. I hope there was something here that resonated with you. If there was, please don't forget to hit like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I hope you have a fantastic month ahead of you. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.